Today is July 7th, 2016, and want to start off an update on my Nepenthes and my Hoyas. And I'll start with my truncatas that are inside the house. You can see they're doing quite well. These are really nice. There's a new picture coming in right there. And we have this one. And this older one. And a new picture, a new leaf, new picture coming in. And this is still the biggest one. Same one from last time, but it's doing great. I love it. New leaf. Very nice. So it's a nice, bright, hot, sunny day. Highs have been in the mid-90s, and lows have been in the 70s. It's been really hot, but I love it. So here's a red leopard. Got cute little pictures for me. I love all their colors. That one looks like a tachyderm. Very funny. There's another one. It might be getting its first upper pictures. This looks like an upper picture. And then we've got one back in there. I forget what that is. It's one of the big lowland varieties. And here is Hoya obscura. And it's forming nice flowers. There's another pedicle on it. The leaves in this are pretty nice too, for people that want to grow a Hoya for the foliage. And it's just flowering along like crazy. This is one of my more unusual, rare passiflora. Let's see what is the name of this. Amalocarpa. The Nepenthes Miranda is finally making some good pictures. Unfortunately, it's been through some rough winters, so it hasn't made any huge ones. Like when I first bought it, it made pictures that were about a foot long. And there's new pictures coming in on this. It's a big plant. Back off, you can see how. My foxtail orchid has a picture from the Miranda growing up there, like an upper picture. And this is the Starburst passiflora, and it's got little fruits on it. I don't know if these are edible or just ornamental. Of course, I'm not going to try one till I know, but for now, it's mostly grown for the pretty orange flowers it makes, which at the moment it has none. It transitioned from being an indoor plant under grow lights to being out here, so I thought it would like the sunlight better. And we've got this Nepenthes ventriculosa. One of the common ones, but it's one of my favorites. I always like it very much. Here's another truncata. It's a new one that I recently got. And you can see how small it was. These are the original leaves of when I first got it. And it's been out here, it's been growing. It's got new leaves coming in, and they grow bigger. This is, I think this is the highland type. And they say that they grow really slow, but for me down here, they actually grow pretty fast. So tiny leaves from this size. I mean, this is what I got, was a tiny plant, and it's only been 2 months maybe since I've had this plant, and it's already producing leaves that are 3 times the size of what it was when I got it. And this Hoya, I found out finally, lost all the labels, but I figured out where this one and this one growing up here are cinnamon folia. And this Hoya has never flowered for me, but I am hoping that maybe they'll do something this year. It was also set back from lack of light in winter, and now it's producing roots on here, and it's got new growth. I don't know, I hope they bounce back. This is one of my favorite ones that I've seen in photos. This is my chicken named Lufa. She follows me around and has to talk. Please stop talking and go away. Go forage. You're a free-range chicken. She's a little one. Okay, let's see if I can get some filming done here without her being too loud. Please leave. Alright. So we've got Hoya Lauterbachi, and this is another one that I have because it is a problem with the lack of light in the house when winter comes. But it's got new leaves finally coming in, but it's got this long vine that I've trained around here on this hanging basket. And there are nodes, but it's a node right there. I don't know if the leaves will come back on the old vine. I hope so. Or it'd be nice if it made some new vines that were splitting off. Okay, this is a Nepenthes Cassiana. It's recovering as well, doing very well actually. And this plant is Hoya Gold Star, but it may not be that because I got this plant from a nursery that claimed that I had bought a dinner plate Hoya, and I found out thanks to one of my subscribers here on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'll put your name up, but thank you very much for informing me that it was actually just a normal carnosa. So I'm not sure if this is a gold star. It's never flowered. It's making a lot of beautiful leaves. The vine's going through the tree there, but it's yet to flower, so I don't know what I have. I won't be buying from that nursery again. It's a shame because they have a lot of nice things listed on their website. And then we've got this hybrid Nepenthes, a Saint Pacifica. It's got one pitcher coming in. I hope it'll do well. It's one of those that it's very difficult to make cuttings of because the cuttings tend to rot out. This is the, there's some new growth on this Hoya. This is Archibaldionia. I got this from Logis. And I hope it'll grow because I would love for this to flower. And it's got these flowers that are huge and they look like suction cups from an octopus. That would be so cool. Alright, there's another Hoya over here. The Indian rope Hoya, which has never done anything. Doesn't do anything. It doesn't grow, it doesn't flower. Not impressed with that. But we have this heart-shaped one, which is called Hoya carrii, and it's been making little flowers right here. Very nice, cute little pedicle right there. And it seems to always have something. There's one right there. There's another one that's going around here. And here's another part from a different pot of the same one. And it's got a new growth going up into the tree there. And this is the supposed dinner plate that was sold to me, and it's just a common carnosa. Alright, let's check out the Nepenthes on the stand. Alright, actually I've got some succulents on here that I really like. It's not flowering right now, but these are Cereopegia. So carnosa. One thing I found very annoying in botany is that it seems there's no creativity. All the plants have these names that the botanists and whoever names them just reuses over and over. There are so many alatas in there's at least one in every genus. It seems there's a Hoya carnosa, now there's also this Cereopegia carnosa. You don't see this problem with animals in zoology. The genus and species names of animals are pretty unique. And you don't have the same species name reused for every genera. So yeah, botanists, stop that. It's annoying. So I'm into taxonomy. Alright, this one is Cereopegia ampliata. and it's not in flower. But this, when it flowers, makes really cool, long, alien, worm-like flowers. And this little guy here, I'm gonna take one of these down if I can, and move it over so I can bring it up to my level. This is my other Ceropegia. And let's see, it was making a lot of flowers. Yes, there they are. Hope that's in focus, kind of hard to tell. Check those out. These have not opened yet. They are tiny. Tiny, they're like an inch. But they make these, here's one. These are more developed. Let's see if I can get it up. Oh gosh, I love these things. They look like an alien worm or a baby bird reaching up, begging for food. These things are amazing, and why I love Ceropegias so much. They are just otherworldly and really cool. They have little fuzzy hairs on the end. And yeah, they look like either like little birds or little aliens. Love these things. Alright, now the rest are all Nepenthes. This is one of those Splendiana that I thought I had lost, and this cutting started growing, and no, I hadn't lost them after all, so I'm so glad. I mean, it literally was missing, and because the labels got lost, I didn't know what this was, and now that it's picturing, I'm glad that I still have this plant, as the mother plant died on me. This is another new truncata, and you can see the small leaves here again, how small this plant was when it came in the mail. And already this is the most recent leaf. It's got a picture, and it's got a new leaf ready to pop out there. It is so much bigger than the original leaves that it started with. So yeah, they actually grow pretty fast for me. Beautiful alba marginata there. Both of these are alba marginatas. Around the other side, and then we're going to be backlit. Let's see. And Ventrata, the common hybrid that you find everywhere. If you find any in Lowe's, if you're lucky enough. They don't always carry them, but that's usually the kind I have. Alatas, I have two types. Are making nice pictures. Some of them are modeled. And then we have the green ones. They're a different type of Alata. They're a totally different shape, like this one from Luzon. Another Ventricosa, and another small Ventricosa Maja. Tubby picture of a hybrid. And an unknown that isn't doing much of anything down there. And I'm expecting a new Hoya to come in the mail. I should finally be getting the dinner plate Hoya, as well as one other. So once those come, I will do an unboxing just for them. Alright, Des signing off.